Hello, Liz.
Hey, Kim.
Thank you for coming here today.
Yeah.
And I want to go over our agenda.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about an email that I sent to you to make sure that you were doing some of the job responsibilities that are required of you.
Yeah, and I actually want to talk about that myself, so I'm glad that you brought that up. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yes, just making sure that you are comfortable in your job and feeling like you have a lot of support from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to talk about in regards to the email that we were sending back and forth is just my concerns with that I feel like I'm trying to do the best that I can with getting my jobs done with the cleaning and doing all the checks on the residents to make sure they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I constantly feel like the shift before me isn't getting their job done. So I'm kind of picking up the slack for them, and then therefore it seems like my jobs aren't getting done. So that's what I was trying to convey in the email I sent to you. And it's just feeling like it's difficult for me to do my job when other people aren't doing theirs.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is that you're saying that you felt a little bit overwhelmed by other people's responsibilities and that you would like to have a solution to that.
Yeah, and it's just, I just didn't feel like the email that you sent me kind of addressed those issues, and that's why I wanted to bring them up here. It's just, it just didn't seem like you may have been aware of that issue that I was having, so that's why I want to talk about it today. But yeah, I would definitely talk about a solution to this, because I am trying to do my best and get my work done, but it just seems a little difficult sometimes.
And so when you say difficult, how can I help support you more in your job responsibilities?
That's a good question. And I'm not trying to place the blame on everyone else, because obviously I can have room for improvement too, but maybe just having mandatory checklists for each shift and making sure those are completed somehow. Or, I don't know, just some way to ensure that everyone's doing the job they're supposed to.
And would you feel supported if we were able to have more monthly supervisions and be able to talk more about these issues that arise than allowing it to come in the email?
Yeah, I think that would make me feel a little more comfortable communicating it, more in face-to-face than over email. It just feels like, I guess, I'm being more heard if it's more face-to-face. So I think maybe some more supervision to discuss these concerns as they come up, that could be helpful.
Okay. And also, how it came off to me was like I felt like you were a little bit lashing out because it just felt like you were overwhelmed. Are there other things that may be going on with you that we haven't discussed or that you want to talk to me about?
I mean, not necessarily. I think it was just the day that you sent that email and I responded. I definitely didn't mean it to be lashing out, but I think it was just after everything that had been going on that shift and I sent that email. It's just kind of how it came off, and I definitely didn't intend for that to happen, so I apologize for that.
Well, thank you, Liz. That means a lot to me, and I think that you do great work. I just want to point out those areas so that you know some improvements that we can always work on, like you said, and just know that I notice when you do good work. So just want to let you know that you are appreciated as a worker. Just want to keep us to have these conversations. And maybe what I can do is not email and maybe talk to you and in these supervisions about things that we can improve, so it's more of supportive for you.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, I think.
Is there anything else that you would like to talk about that we haven't addressed in this agenda?
I guess just a follow-up plan for some of the suggestions I made, like maybe what that'll look like and some of the solutions that we can come up with to make sure things are getting done.
Okay.
But I realize that might happen not till next session.
Okay.
But.
Well, I'll definitely keep that in mind, and at our next session, I will talk to you further about how we can better improve the situation.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.